Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel नरियाल इंग्लिश क्लासेस। नरियाल इंग्लिश क्लासेस में आपका स्वागत है। Today in this video we will read second part of the lesson Poets and Pancake. Its first part we have already done in our previous video. So here is the content of the lesson. In all instances of frustration, you will always find the anger directed toward a single person, openly or covertly. And this man of the makeup department was convinced that all his woes, ignominy and neglect were due to Kothamangalam Subbu. So let us see some difficult word in this sentence. Frustration means feeling of disappointment. निराशा को कहेंगे frustration. The picture is shown here. Instances mean example. Covertly, this is the opposite of openly. So covertly means secretly. Woes mean sorrows, dukh. Ignominy mean loss of honor or disgrace. Neglect mean to ignore. If there is any kind of frustration in the studio, the anger is always directed toward a single person, directly or secretly. If there is any problem in the studio, only one person is blamed for that, openly or secretly. And the makeup man or the makeup boy, he was also sure that, convinced me, sure. So he was also sure that all his problems, sorrows and disgrace, ignominy means loss of honor, and neglect, that was due to only one person in the studio, and that was Kothamangalam Subbu. So here new character is introduced, Kothamangalam Subbu. In the previous part we knew about Pancake, Gemini Studio and Office Boy. Now in second part Kothamangalam Subbu is introduced here. This is very important character of the lesson. You will get a question in the examination related to this person. Character sketch of Kothamangalam Subbu is generally asked in the examination. So Subbu was number 2 at Gemini Studio. Subbu was number 2 at Gemini Studio means he was next to the boss. He couldn't have had a more encouraging opening in film than our grown up makeup boy. जो हमारा मेकअप बॉय था, जो कि कोथामंगलम सुब्बू को दोषी ठहरा रहा है अपनी नाकामियों के लिए, कोथामंगलम सुब्बू को अच्छी ओपनिंग नहीं मिली थी फिल्म में. कोथामंगलम सुब्बू couldn't get encouraging opening in the films in comparison to makeup boy. He had to face more uncertain and difficult times for when he began his career. So when Kothamangalam Subbu started his career, he faced so many problems. There were no firmly established film producing companies or studio at that time when he started his career. Even in the matter of education, especially formal education, Subbu couldn't have had an appreciable lead over our boy. Appreciable mean considerable, बहुत ज़्यादा के लिए वर्ड है appreciable. So सुब्बू जो था, Subbu was not ahead in education if his education is compared with our office boy. Subbu was not much educated than our office boy. But by virtue of being born a Brahmin, एक ब्राह्मण घर में पैदा होने की वजह से, which is a virtue indeed, जो कि अपने आप में एक गुण है, he must have had exposure to more affluent situation and people. So by being born in Brahmin family, he had an exposure to more rich people and prosperous people. Affluent mean rich and prosperous. समृद्ध के लिए कहेंगे affluent. He had the ability to look cheerful at all times, even after having had a hand in flop films. So it was the quality of Subbu that he always looks cheerful. वो हमेशा खुश रहता था, even having his hand in a flop film. चाहे उसकी कोई फिल्म फ्लॉप हो जाए, फ्लॉप मीन unsuccessful. He always had work for somebody. He could never do things of his own. उसके पास काम होता था हर व्यक्ति के लिए, और वो अपनी मर्जी से काम नहीं कर सकता था. He could never do things of his own. But his sense of loyalty made him identify himself with his principle completely and turn his entire creativity to his principal advantage. So he was truly loyal to his boss. वो अपने बॉस के प्रति बहुत ही वफादार था. प्रिंसिपल here stands for the boss, and whatever he does, he gives all the credit to his boss. So that was the principal's advantage. Whatever he created in the studio, he always gave that credit to the boss. Advantage mean फायदा. He was tailor-made for film. Now this is very important statement that Subbu was tailor-made for film. It means he was very suitable for that job. वो उस काम के लिए बहुत ही fit था. Tailor-made means suitable. Here was a man who could be inspired when commanded. The rat fights the tigress. The picture is shown here. The rat fights the tigress underwater and kills her, but takes pity on the cubs. Now this is the scene which is to be performed in the film, in which rat is fighting the tigress and killing her underwater. उसको पानी के बीच मार रहा है rat जो है. He is killing the tigress underwater and takes pity on the cubs. Cubs mean offspring, जो उसके बच्चे हैं tigress के, उनके ऊपर दया दिखा रहा है. He is very kind to her cubs and tends them lovingly. Tends them lovingly mean he takes care of them lovingly. I don't know how to do the scene, and if the producer would say that I don't know how to perform the scene, then Subbu would come out with 4 ways of the rat pouring affection on its victims of suffering. So victim mean one who is victimized, who is killed, that is tigress. His victim stands for the tigress. Offspring mean her cubs, जो उसके बच्चे हैं उसको offspring कहा जा रहा है. तो सुबु को अगर बताया जाता कि मुझे इस सीन का नहीं पता है, then Subbu come out with 4 alternatives, with 4 ways how the rat is pouring affection on its victims offspring. कि किस तरह वो अपना affection mean love. Good, but I am not sure it is creative enough, the producer would say. So if the producer says that I am not satisfied with these alternatives, then Subbu again come out with 14 more alternatives. Alternatives mean विकल्प, substitute. तो वो और विकल्प दे देता उसके. Film making must have been and was so easy with a man like Subbu around. तो Subbu के साथ काम करने में फिल्म बनाना बहुत आसान हो जाता था. It was very easy to work with Subbu and to make a film. And if ever there was a man who gave direction and definition to studio during the golden years, it was Subbu. So Subbu had a separate identity as a poet. Separate mean unique. Subbu का एक अलग पहचान थी कवि के रूप में भी. And though he was certainly capable of more complex and higher forms, so he has the ability. Capable mean ability. He has the ability of doing more complicated and higher forms. Complex mean पचीदा और higher forms कोई भी बढ़िया किस्म की वो काम करने में समर्थ था. He deliberately chose to address his poetry to the masses. To the masses mean to the common man. Chose, this is the second form of the verb choose. Choose, chose, chosen. So he deliberately mean जानबूझकर, उसने जानबूझकर masses के लिए लिखना चुना. His success in film overshadowed and dwarfed his literary achievement. So dwarf क्या आता है? जो छोटे कद का आदमी होता है उसको dwarf कहते हैं, बोने को dwarf कहते हैं. So the picture is shown here. His success in film overshadowed and dwarfed his literary achievement. Dwarf mean उसको ढक दिया. Dwarf किसको कहेंगे? जो बोना आदमी होगा, छोटे कद का होगा, उसको dwarf कहेंगे. तो उसको उसने overshadow कर दिया. Overshadow कर दिया मतलब उसको जो फिल्म मेकिंग जो थी, that was superseding his literary achievements. So his critics felt. ऐसा उसके जो critics जो थे वो सोचते थे. Critics mean person who gives his opinion regarding any issue positively as well as negatively. That is critics. तो critics को कहेंगे हम आलोचक. He composed several truly original story poems in folk refrain and diction, and also wrote sprawling novel Thilana Mohanwal. Diction means selection of words for writing, and refrain mean poem. तो उसने बहुत सारी जो ओरिजिनल स्टोरी पोइम उसने लोगों के लिए लिखी. folk mean people, and also wrote a sprawling novel. Sprawling novel mean a long and detailed novel. एक बहुत लंबा नॉवल उसने लिखा and it was named Thilana Mohanwal. with dozen of very deftly etched characters. So dozen of characters were introduced in sprawling novel very skillfully. Deftly mean skillfully. Etched mean to introduce. तो इसमें बहुत सारे कैरेक्टर शामिल किए गए थे बड़ी कुशलता के साथ. He quite successfully recreated the mood and manner of Devdasis of the early 20th century. जो 20वीं शताब्दी की शुरुआत में जो देवदास के जो तौर तरीके थे, मैनर्स एंड मूड, ही रिक्रिएटेड देम वेरी एफिशिएंटली. रिक्रिएट का मतलब होता है टू रीजनरेट, फिर से उनको तैयार किया उसने बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से. ही वॉज एन अमेजिंग एक्टर. So Subbu was also an amazing actor. All these qualities you will mention in the character sketch of Kothamangalam Subbu, that he was an amazing actor, he was truly made for film, he was tailor made for film, he was next to the boss, that is number 2 in the Gemini studio. These are the things which are to be mentioned when the character sketch of Subbu is asked. He never aspired to the lead roles. Now one more quality is introduced here. उसने कभी भी ये कामना नहीं की कि वो मेन रोल करेगा. He never aspired. Aspired mean expected to the lead roles. But whatever subsidiary role he played, जो भी उसको additional role उसने play किया, subsidiary role mean additional role, जो side role उसको मिला in any of the film, he performed better than the supposed main players. तो उसमें जो लीड रोल में होते थे हीरो, उनसे बढ़िया उसको परफॉर्म करता था. if he got an opportunity to do that. He had a genuine love for anyone he came across and his house was a permanent residence for dozens of near and far relations and acquaintances. Acquaint का मतलब होता है जो जान पहचान का व्यक्ति होता है. तो उसका जो घर था उसमें लोग आते जाते रहते थे, चाहे वो नज़दीक के थे चाहे उसके रिलेशन में थे. सो हिज हाउस वाज अ परमानेंट रेजिडेंस फॉर हिज नियर एंड डियर्स. इट सीम्ड अगेंस्ट Subbu's nature to be even conscious that he was feeding and sporting so many of them. तो ये सुब्बू के नेचर के बिल्कुल खिलाफ था कि वो इस बात को भी सोचे कि मैं किसी को फीड कर रहा हूँ, किसी को एंटरटेन कर रहा हूँ. दिस शोज दैट Subbu was a man of hospitality. Such a charitable and provident man, and yet he had enemies. The sign of exclamation is used here. It means narrator is surprised that he was such a kind person. Charitable means kind person. Improvident, who is an improvident man? Improvident man is that person who doesn't think about his future. So Subbu was a charitable and improvident man. Even then he had enemies, फिर भी उसके दुश्मन थे. So it was a surprising thing to the narrator. Was it because he seemed so close and intimate with the boss? So intimate means नज़दीकी, close to. So perhaps it was the reason that he was very close to the boss. हो सकता है वो बॉस के साथ उसकी नज़दीकियाँ ज़्यादा थी तब उसके enemies थे. Or was it his general demeanor that resembled a sycophant? Now who is a sycophant? Sycophant a person who flatters. जो आदमी चापलूसी करे उसको हम साइकोफेंट कहते हैं. डिमेनर का मतलब होता है बिहेवियर. हो सकता है जो उसका बिहेवियर था दैट रिजेंबल्स साइकोफेंट्स, जो चापलूसी लगता था. और हिज रेडीनेस टू से नाइस थिंग्स अबाउट एवरीथिंग. सो इट वाज हिज कैरेक्टर टू से नाइस अबाउट एवरीथिंग. हर चीज के लिए अच्छा ही कहना वो उसके कैरेक्टर में था. इन एनी केस देयर वाज दिस मैन इन द मेकअप डिपार्टमेंट who would wish the direst thing for Subbu. Direst mean terrible. तो इसमें मेकअप डिपार्टमेंट में ये जो मेकअप बॉय था ये सुब्बू के लिए बहुत बुरा सोचता था. He would wish the direst thing for Subbu, and you saw Subbu always with the boss but in the attendance role. So you will always see Subbu in the attendance role with the boss. Actually he was not with the boss, but you always see him in the attendance role. हाजिरी में उसको आप देखते थे. He was grouped under a department called the story department, comprising a lawyer and assembly of writers and poets. So Subbu was engaged in the story department. उसको story department में काम मिला था सुब्बू को, जहाँ पर lawyers और writers and poets stayed there, वहाँ पर रहते थे. The lawyer was also officially known as the legal advisor, what everybody referred to him as an opposite. तो लॉयर जो थे उनको लीगल एडवाइजर भी कहा जाता था. हु इज ए लीगल एडवाइजर? who gives advices related to the law. That is a legal advisor. जो कानूनी जानकारी देगा, सलाह देगा, वो उसको legal advisor कहेंगे. और लॉयर का ये काम होता था कि वो लीगल एडवाइस दे, बट एवरीबॉडी रेफर टू हिम एज द अपोजिट. लेकिन हर कोई उसको इसके विपरीत ही कहता था. एन एक्सट्रीमली टैलेंटेड एक्ट्रेस. एक्सट्रीमली टैलेंटेड एक्ट्रेस मीन वेरी टैलेंटेड एक्ट्रेस. एक्सट्रीमली मीन एंटायरली, बिल्कुल पूर्णतया. who was also extremely temperamental. Temperamental mean aggressive. The picture is shown here. जो आदमी जल्दी गुस्से हो जाए उसके लिए वर्ड है टेम्परामेंटल. Once blew over the sets. Blew over mean आग बबूला हो जाना. तो sets mean where the shooting is going on. जहाँ पर शूटिंग चल रही होती थी वहाँ पर वो गुस्से हो गई. एक्ट्रेस की बात करें, we are talking about the actress. She blew over the set. While everyone stood stunned, the lawyers quietly switched on the recording equipment. Now, equipment mean device. कोई भी device जो recording के लिए use हो रहा है यहाँ पर. Stunned means surprised. तो हर कोई surprised रह गया. Everybody stood stunned. The lawyer quietly switched on the recording equipment. जो lawyer जो था, जो recording वाला equipment था, उसको on कर दिया. And when the actress paused for breath, और जब जैसे ही actress जो थी वो सांस लेने के लिए रुकी, the lawyer said to her, 1 minute please, and played back the recording. तो उसने उसको रोक के जो उसकी recording की थी उसको उसने चला दिया. He played that recording. There was nothing incriminating or unmentionably foul about the actress' tirade against the producer. Tirade means a long aggressive speech, a long angry speech, that is tirade. Incriminating mean wrong. Unmentionably mean illegally. तो ये जो उसने उसकी जो रिकॉर्डिंग की गई थी, देयर वाज नथिंग रॉन्ग विद द रिकॉर्डिंग. उसमें कोई ऐसी चीज गलत नहीं थी प्रोड्यूसर के खिलाफ, अगेंस्ट द प्रोड्यूसर. बट व्हेन शी हर्ड हर वॉइस अगेन थ्रू द साउंड इक्विपमेंट, शी वाज स्ट्रक डम. सो व्हेन शी हर्ड हर वॉइस अगेन इन द रिकॉर्डिंग इक्विपमेंट, इन द रिकॉर्डिंग डिवाइस, शी वाज स्पीचलेस. स्ट्रक डम मीन्स स्पीचलेस. डम किसको बोलते हैं? गूंगे को बोलते हैं. तो वो बिल्कुल चुप ही रह गई. A girl from a countryside, she hadn't gone through all the stages of worldly experiences that generally precede a position of importance and sophistication that she had found herself catapulted into. Catapulted means thrown, जिसको ऐसे फेंक दिया हो, that is catapulted. Sophistication ये जो word है ये दुनियादारी के लिए है. These are the manner which a person should know about the fashion, about the etiquettes. So that is sophistication. Sophistication किसको कहेंगे? दुनियादारी को कहेंगे. Countryside mean outside the city. ग्रामीण इलाके से हो गई. तो वो जो लड़की जो थी, that belongs to a village and she hadn't gone through all the stages of worldly experience. She was not much experienced about the behavior, about the fashion. So she knows nothing about the sophistication. And that she had found herself catapulted into. वो वहाँ पर ऐसे ही पहुँच गई थी वहाँ जेमिनी स्टूडियो में. वहाँ as an actress she was thrown there. She never quite recovered from the terror she felt that day. So उस दिन के बाद वो जो उसने अपनी रिकॉर्डिंग सुनी, when she heard her voice again in the recording equipment, तो मीन्स जो उसकी साउंड थी उसको अपने आप में वो बहुत ही बुरी लगी कि मेरी आवाज़ इस तरीके की है. So she never quite recovered from the terror. वो जो डर था, terror मीन डर. That was the end of a brief and brilliant acting career. और इस तरीके से हमने देखा कि किस तरह एक अच्छा जो एक्टिंग करियर था उसका अंत हो गया. The legal advisor, who was also a member of the story department, had unwittingly brought about that sad end, and the cause of her ending, the ending of her career, was the legal advisor, and who did it unknowingly. Unwittingly mean unknowingly, उसने इस चीज को जानबूझकर नहीं किया. While every other member of the department wore a kind of uniform, खादी धोती and slightly oversized, clumsily tailored white खादी shirt. तो ये जो डिपार्टमेंट था उसमें जो लोगों का ड्रेस कोड था, दैट वाज दे हैड टू वियर खादी धोती एंड ओवरसाइज क्लम्सली टेलर्ड व्हाइट खादी शर्ट। ओवरसाइज मतलब जो थोड़ी बड़ी शर्ट हो गई, ओवरसाइज, साइज उसका थोड़ा बड़ा हो गया, दैट इज ओवरसाइज। क्लम्सली मीन विच वाज नॉट done skillfully, that is clumsily. So clumsily tailored, it means that that shirt was not skillfully tailored. The legal advisor wore pants and tie and sometimes a coat and that looked like a male coat. और लीगल एडवाइजर जो था, जो लॉयर जो था, वो पैंट और टाई डालता था, इट लुक्ड लाइक ए कोट ऑफ मेल। ऑफन ही लुक्ड अलोन एंड हेल्पलेस, ए मैन ऑफ कोल्ड लॉजिक इन द क्राउड ऑफ ड्रीमर्स। तो हमेशा वो ऐसा दिखता था कि वो हेल्पलेस है, असहाय है, और उस उन लोगों में है जो स्वप्न की दुनिया में जीते हैं, among those people who live in imagination, और न्यूट्रल मैन इन एन असेंबली ऑफ गांधीटीज एंड खादीटीज। तो जो गांधीवादी हैं गांधीटीज और खादीवादी हैं खादीटीज, उन लोगों के बीच वो व्यक्ति अपने आप को महसूस करता था। Like so many of those who were close to the boss, he was allowed to produce a film, and though a lot of raw stock and pancake were used on it, जो लोग बॉस के नज़दीक होते थे उनको फिल्म प्रोड्यूस करने का मौका मिलता था। Similarly, this man also got an opportunity to produce the film because he was close to the boss. And in that film, a lot of raw stock mean बेकार सा material कोई, and pancake, it was the brand name of makeup material. It had to be used in that film. Not much came of the film, परंतु वो फिल्म ज़्यादा कर नहीं पाई, उससे कुछ हासिल नहीं हुआ। Then one day the boss closed on the story department, and this was perhaps the only instance in all human history where a lawyer lost his job because the poets were asked to go home. Instance mean example. तो इस करके जो बॉस जो था, ही हैड टू क्लोज द स्टोरी डिपार्टमेंट, उसको स्टोरी डिपार्टमेंट बंद करना पड़ा, और एक वकील ने इसलिए अपनी नौकरी खो दी क्योंकि जो पोइट्स थे उनको घर जाने के लिए कहा था, तो दैट अ लॉयर हैड टू लॉस्ट हिज जॉब बिकॉज ऑफ द पोइट्स। दिस फिनिशेज योर सेकेंड पार्ट ऑफ द लेसन। इट वॉज अबाउट कोथामंगलम सुब्बू। नेक्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ द लेसन वी विल डू इन अवर नेक्स्ट वीडियो. So keep watching and sharing my videos. Thank you.